All right. Happy Sunday once again, guys. And today we have someone very special, and we're introducing the punk edge to our GrungeCast. Please welcome Mr. Anup Thami from the Primitive Future and the Aftermath, all the way from
Hello
Darjeeling. Hey,
guys.
Anup. Hey.
Woo. Hello.
So,
Hello everyone.
so Anup has been an old friend, like a really old friend, for me and Sam. And we are so happy to have an old buddy talk about punk rock and the local scene in Darjeeling and about his own bands. So before we say anything further, let's have a sneak peek into some of the music that he creates. So here's a music video from the Primitive Future.
यात्रा धेरै अनौठो अन्तको साथ हिँडी लम्किरहेछु कि कतै म कतै म बिर्सेछु कि कतै हार हाम्रो अतीतको कदम अघि हिँडे आशा किन राख्छु अझै म अझै म उसको चिन्ता मेरो हार दिएछु आफ्नो सम्झी चोरलाई किन मेरो साथ साथ मेरो साथ साथ के हो यो बदलिरहने झन्डाहरू यहाँ धेरै मै हुँ भन्नेहरू
Here comes the mosh pit. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, whoa,
That was great, man.
whoa. Yeah, तेरा ही गाना है. You say great क्या? हमको बोलने दे great. Sick, sick. That was so sick. All right,
Thanks,
all right,
man.
all right.
Who are those guys?
Yeah,
Ah.
I know. I don't know, man. It's someone looked familiar. Someone looks like you. So yeah, I
Hmm.
thought, yeah, they're a twin brother होगा शायद. But hey,
Ah,
okay.
right.
So people who are logging in and watching, you would be forgiven if you thought that was some punk rock band from Brooklyn, but they're actually from our own motherland. They're from Darjeeling, and they kick some ass. So Anup, welcome back again to the show. And what's up, man? How have you been? क्या चल रहा है? What's
Uh,
happening?
everything's good, man. Uh,
Good to know, man. Good to know.
Doing good. Not much these days, because of this lockdown and
Right,
everything has
right.
gone really. It's like
Yeah,
sleeping all day.
yeah, man. It's like consistent
No,
Rip Van Winkle. Yeah, yeah. Everyone's sleeping. And so, what's up? So, what's been happening, man? Tell us a bit about the primitive future, and we'll talk about your next projects later. Maybe we can start off with
okay.
your association with punk rock. I think it was with the primitive future.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
Actually,
give us a history lesson.
uh, the primitive future, we didn't start as a punk rock band. Okay,
Okay.
at first, we didn't start as a punk rock band. At first, we just played like mixed up stuff like from rock to some thrash metal and some
Okay. Wow.
all kind of stuff. You know, like in our days, we didn't have internet and mobile phones, so whatever we could grab, we we got on the markets. So whatever the markets fed us, so
Nice.
it was like we didn't get particular records from particular bands. So getting into one particular genre was a big thing. So I met the guys in 2003, I suppose. First I met Sandy, our drummer, and Tenjing, and he was our first guitarist. So
Right.
I met them back in 2003.
So it was a
So
mixture.
uh, okay. Back then I just came in this band as a bassist. So we used to play like pop. We started with the pop punk. Like we used to play Green Day and Sum
Okay.
41, and we started as a pop punk band. But for a year or two, we
Yeah.
played very
So
few
the
gigs, and at the same time we used to play all we used to play songs like thrash metal, from rock to everything, and those times were nice. We had a good time back then. So but later, at first, what we named our band was
2003.
uh,
Wow. 17 years ago.
mm,
Wow.
mm. So the early days were very much like it was like a breastfeeding for punk. So we didn't have much idea about punk back then. We used to have friends of ours. They used to have a band called Toxic Audio, Jigme and all. They were good friends of ours, and we used to exchange records with them. So not just records, we exchanged ideas with them. So it's been a those were the good times. And after 2004, and we started
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
the things started getting much better with the punk
Like
scene.
cassettes, right? Yeah.
uh, we used to get cassettes. We didn't have we didn't get much records in the market, and we didn't find any more hardcore stuff on punk. So all we
Okay.
could grab was pop punk, and very few old classic,
Yeah,
old school
I
punk vibes.
remember those days. Yeah.
Mm, it was good
So,
back then.
all pirated cassettes and all. No?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Mm.
Like Psalm 41, Blink 182 and all. No?
Yeah, some 41 Blink 182,
Good.
and
Yeah.
later
Those were the good days
later.
of happiness. Those were the good
Mm,
simple days of struggle
yes.
actually. Like I
Mm,
remember there was this one guy in school who used to buy one cassette, and we used to actually
mm,
copy. Yeah, we used to,
mm.
yeah,
We did the same thing. Like, mm,
yeah, nice one. Ah, so after that the
and
cassette like the double decker.
later.
So yeah,
Mm,
so how was like what was the first? Okay, Sanjita Subba says Anup Thami great going with oh that's Bhavi
that's my
right?
wife.
Yeah,
Mm, mm.
yeah. So that's Sanjita is Mrs. Punk Rock. So yeah,
Mm. Yeah, she's a punk rock
all
girl.
right. Good to have her. And Darpan also Darpan actually mentioned something. Darpan, this is not a cap. This is me. That's my head. So I cannot give you my head. So he wanted this. He thought this was a cap. Okay, so this is not a cap,
Mm,
ladies and gentlemen.
mm.
You know, this is like this is a part of me now. Huh. So Avi,
Ah.
you tell me about. So that one I can't give you this. So tell me the first gig that you guys had. Like, कैसा आपका reaction कैसा था? Crowd reaction. Like, what was the first
Actually,
reaction?
our first gig, we played in the school
Yeah.
fete. There was
What?
Sandy, me,
What?
and Tenzing.
Okay.
So at that time, I was playing bass, and we had to pay 10 rupees coupon for coupon. We had to get a coupon for 10 rupees, and we get to play with that coupon. So
Oh
one
wow.
song per coupon. So
Hey, that's
uh, that
that's interesting, man.
and the song that we played was "When I Come Around." So I
Oh, Green Day,
played
right?
bass. Green Day. We were three-piece back then, and we named our band as Pentagram, which later I came to know there's already a band named Pentagram. So that was my first gig. The crowd was much 20 or
Okay.
25 people, I suppose, and it was fun. And
Okay.
that was my first punk rock song that I've ever performed. So after that. A friend of mine was in the school days. A friend of mine just came and told us, Sandeep and me and Tenzing told us that there's a guy who plays bass and he's into some good kind of stuff. So his name is Darpan. Go and
Yeah.
visit him at his place. We didn't even know where he lived. So and uh, we just asked about his place, and we went there. Me and Tenzing. It was me and Tenzing, our former guitarist first.
Mhm.
So we went to Darpan's place, and we just knocked
Oh
on the
shit!
door,
He
and
just invaded his place. मतलब खूब
uh,
चले गए.
yeah,
Just went
uh,
went to his place and knocked up.
mhm.
सही.
Yeah, and and uh, and some auntie approached the door, and that was Darpan's mom's, DP's mom, and we said, does Darpan live here? And Darpan from the inside, Darpan then came, and yes, so we told him that some guy just told me about you, and and we just said that, would you like to play in our band? So Dharma said, yeah, why not? And
Oh, okay.
since
So
then,
you guys went to his place and asked
mm,
his mom if he actually stays here, and asked him
yeah.
to play bass in your band.
Uh,
That was, dude.
so
This is like
mm,
funny, man. Sweet.
and at that time, Darpan was a metalhead.
Oh
He used to
wow.
play
Okay.
metal. And that day he showed us his collections, so record collections, and I still remember that Korn album.
Uh huh.
Korn,
Which one? Which
I
one?
think that was Untouchables. Untouchables.
Untouchables. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That had two cassettes. I don't know
Double
what
cassette.
double cassette. Maybe it was Untouchables, and the other one was Pantera. I don't remember that album. It's Pantera.
Eh,
So
Anything by Pantera is bloodshed, bro.
mm,
Anything by
yeah.
Pantera. Yeah.
And
Nice, nice.
the first day when we called him at our jam room, and
Uh-huh.
we had given him two songs.
To
One
pick
was
up.
to pick up. One was "Youth of the Nation" by POD, and
Oh,
the other one was "Toxicity." System of a Down.
Zero
So that
Dawn.
was
Yeah.
a kind of a sort
Like
of
an audition.
audition.
Audition. Yeah, yeah.
It was like an audition. So it was fun, and since then he was in our band, and we had fun,
Good
and he
stuff.
took us to the next level. In fact,
Nice, nice. So that was like a short history of the primitive
mm,
future, right?
mm,
So yeah, man. Darpan is here, man. We had some conversation first. Oh yeah, yeah.
first.
Sure, man. Of course we did. Of course everyone did. Like Anup is kind of like making conscience history. 'Cause, yeah. So okay. So that was, and then you guys started doing your own stuff and all. So tell me a little about the song that we just heard. What does the song
What's
mean,
your
and what's the
reaction?
song? Yeah. So what's the song about? Since a lot of people
Ac-
don't maybe understand the
mm,
language, so maybe you can actually help everyone go through it.
mm. Actually, the song's title is "Bhatkiye Ko Yatri," which means like a stranded traveler, something
Okay.
like that. And
Okay.
but actually, that referred to the people back here in Darjeeling. So it was kind of more about the people here. So
As in who are like lost or something,
yeah,
lost in
something
their
like
ways.
that. Lost in the ways,
Okay. Okay. So
and the people.
there's a lot of social cause in the lyrics, right? Like the lost.
After.
Like
Mm.
something like maybe I don't know, something like you were
It
actually
was
asking the
something
people
like
to.
it was. It's about that. It's all about socio-political kind of thing.
Right, right, right,
The
right.
various the people, the people, the problems they are facing. Basically about that statehood and all those killings in these things like.
Right. So it has a very nice socio-political undertone.
Mm,
From a lyrical theme, it's almost like Rage Against the Machine. From a lyrical
yeah,
point
yeah.
of view.
Mm.
Nice. Good stuff, man. And that I'm sure that video was completely DIY, right? Like
Yeah, it was completely
completely
DIY.
it was like, dude, I really love it. We all actually love the
Mm.
video in the sense that there's got like that nice DIY vibe to it, and the camera angles are so like like dirty and shaky, and it looks
Mm.
like a movie, man. Like amazing, good shit, man.
It was
So,
the place where we have that had that shoot. That place
uh-huh.
is apart abandoned. So
Oh,
for this video, we had an old friend of ours who from the Crack Production, Sumit.
okay.
So we had him in this set, and he helped a lot in this video, and it was totally. We didn't even have a budget for the video, right?
So it's like a
Whatever,
zero budget.
uh,
Yeah.
zero budget video, and the editing stuff. Sandeep did that. And
Sandeep, yeah, yeah.
mm, the only expense that was we had to bear was that we just bought few bulbs that you see in the
Acha.
background. Those
वो तो
were the
है.
expenses. Maybe 300 or 400.
So the
So
entire video was
in
like
this budget,
300-400 रुपए में हो गया. Wow.
well, it
So
was a
you heard
challenge.
it.
Mm.
So everyone listening to and watching today's episode, so that amazing video was done for 400 bucks max. So anyone who says like you need a high budget for a kick-ass video, you guys are wrong. Learn it from the master, Mr. Anup, right here. So
Not just me, but from my whole
the entire
friends
band, actually, yeah,
and the
actually the
entire band.
entire
Mm.
band, yeah.
Mm.
All right, so I'm gonna bring on someone that you also know and I also know, and our common friend. So I'm not gonna tell you who the person is. So I'm sure you know him. So
Okay.
Abhishek, please bring this mystery person on screen.
Who is this man?
You'll see. Here we go. And he's
Sam,
logging.
Sam.
Yeah, Sam is still logging in or something. So he just wanted the moment he heard that you are coming on board, so he wanted to
Mm-mm-mm.
be here as well. And Sam is still logging in, and the surprise is all gone, but it's still okay. So yeah, man. So basically, Sam is here. Yes.
Hey, how are
You're
you,
welcome,
Anup?
man. I'm fine, man. I'm great.
Oh,
How about you?
right. Long time back we met, man. Long
Mm.
time.
When was
We,
that, man? Act- That that was 2010, right?
10 years. So
right. And
basically,
like,
Mm.
so
we
ladies
met,
and gentlemen, we're meeting of
and
10 years.
right.
Mm. Mm.
Like Sandeep and Darpan, he came here for a show, I guess. So we
How
met
was
them,
it?
right? Right,
Okay.
right,
2013.
Mm.
2013. They came to Calcutta. Remember?
right, right. But the I like for everyone watching here, like me, Kabo, and Anup are like friends, like for 2000 from 2010, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like
We
Mm.
met
met at Hornbill, Nagaland
all,
Hornbill.
Mm.
and
Good
like we
times.
are so drunk and watching the show, and that time Anup, the primitive future was playing there, and we were very happy that time. And Anup, no, the Darpan is
Anup,
saying,
Darpan, Sandeep, everyone. Yeah.
hey, show some sign language. I can't
Yeah.
hear anything. So
Mm.
bullshit. And then you are starting. This song is for the stupid people of India.
Yeah.
I was so
What yeah, yeah, what I said was this song is by the people for the people.
Yeah, by the people. There was a lot of sarcasm in that. So it's
Mm.
guys who are watching this, it's almost like a reunion between the three of us. So I've
right,
met
Right.
Anup. I've met Anup twice in my life. Once in 2010 and once in 2013. Sam has met Anup once, 2010,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
So अच्छा लग रहा है दोस्तों. It's like coming back,
right.
like a nostalgia थोड़ा हो रहा
Like
है.
we like we spend a nice time with the primitive future that time. Like
Yeah,
we
man.
were
Good
Yeah, we
kick-ass
did.
times, man.
chilling with chilling there with the primitive future. So they are our very cool, very close friends type. So Anup, the first thing, you are
Yeah.
a guitarist and a vocalist, which is a
Mm.
tough job. So what are what are the instrument you use? I mean the processor or the pedals. What you use for your shows and live shows?
Actually, I use guitars. I have a Yamaha Pacifica, which I've been using that since ages, since the very beginning of the primitive future. And actually,
I remember.
this guitar belongs to my friend, who is a good friend of mine, an old friend of ours, Jigme Serpa, and he used to be in a band called Toxic Audio, and they used to play new metal stuff. So that's ace guitar, and I'm still using that guitar. And the other one I'm using is
Yeah, I
LTT
remember
Viper
that.
10. Mm. And uh, and pedals, I just use some analog pedals like I use DS2, Boss
Okay.
DS2, and I have a new overdrive pedal, which one is a good one, and that's called Absolution, and that's made in India, handmade in India.
Oh, right.
Wow.
Other than that, just noise suppressor, compression, and just ordinary delay. That's it. Not much.
Oh, nice. The sweet and small setup. That is very cool.
Mm.
Like that is like I am not into single pedals. You know why? Because I
Mm.
play a lot of FX tone, and if I
Mm.
use a single pedal, like one pedal board, it will cost so much for me because I have to buy
Mm.
a different
Yeah.
kind of delay,
Mm.
delays, three
Mm.
type of reverb. So I like prefer processor only. So that is cool.
And
And like
yours your distortion tones are very heavy.
I am
I
light,
use a very little. Mm. I use
I am
very
light,
little distortion.
but my tones are heavy. That is very cool.
Mm.
So
Mm.
yeah, yeah.
And Anup, nowadays, like, what is the scene in Darjeeling? Like the
Yeah, man.
new new new
What's the music
bands,
scene?
new bands and all. Because in Kolkata, we are not getting that much of new bands right now. Like, and like, what is the scene in
As in,
Mm.
Darjeeling now?
what's the punk rock scene in Darjeeling especially? What's उसके
Right.
बारे में थोड़ा उसके बारे में
Like,
थोड़ा बताओ. Punk rock scene के
About
बारे में.
punk rock scene, there's not much scene out here. Like for since it's been I guess 13 or 14 years, there was a punk band called The Primitive Future, and
right.
they are still here up till now. And and there's no punk rock scene beside The Primitive Future.
What are you
So
saying,
there
man?
are no other punk bands.
So you're saying
We used
like
to have
the primitive.
a band.
Yeah, yes. Go on, go on, go on, go on.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay,
Yeah, Anup.
Anup,
Anup, go on, go on, go on.
The
Sorry,
Primitive
go on.
Future. We are the only punk band out here.
Still now,
that is.
still
We
now.
have a lot of metal bands.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
And that's what is the show like? They are like in like Darjeeling. They arrange good shows right now, like live shows and all.
Very few. Once a year, we have metal shows out here. Once
Oh,
in a
but
year, and but there
no
are really
punk
good
alternative
metal
scene.
bands out here.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
No
Okay.
scene like there's no
So
scenes, no punk scene
basically,
out here.
the Primitive Future is the only existing punk rock band from Darjeeling. ऐसा बोल रहा है
Right.
ना? Like that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole thing,
Mm.
and that
And
gives
like
us that makes this episode even more special. Why? Because we are having Anup from the only band that's still, you know,
uh,
holding the
yeah.
flags for the punk rock scene in Darjeeling. So
and like
yeah,
we
man.
are
Mm.
and like we are kind of proud about it because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
are our friend. So that is very cool.
Thank you.
And Anup, another question, like what kind of guitars you like? Well, what is your dream guitar, or like which kind of guitar you want to play?
My dream guitar should
Yeah.
be Gibson Les Paul and Fender Telecaster.
Oh,
That's
nice.
my
Oh,
dream
Telecaster.
guitar.
Same,
Mm.
same here. Man. Same.
same
Mm.
here. Telecaster. I will
Mm.
buy a Telecaster after some days. But that is cool.
Me
Like
too.
I am also into like old school guitars, like not old
Mm.
school guitars, like the like Stratocaster, Telecaster, then
Mm.
the vintage guitar kind of the Gibson, the old
That's cool.
I and like Les Pauls are like everyone's favorite guitar. I don't know why.
Mm.
I love also Les Pauls
I just love
and
the look of it, man.
Right,
but Les Pauls are a bit heavier guitars, I think.
right. That is right.
Mm,
I have a SG, so that is very heavy,
Yeah, it's
near
very
about
like
mm,
5 kilos, and like
mm,
I
Sam cannot jump with
have
it. Sam cannot jump while playing that. So
that is very heavy. Like some like then I changed my guitar and I brought a Parker guitar, which is very
mm.
light, which is very light,
Yeah,
and
yeah. That guitar
like
is cool.
very
Mm,
cool
I
and
love
very
that guitar.
light. And like nowadays, when I try to play my ST, I feel like, oh shit,
Mm.
it's too heavy. I can't jump, I can't move. And like
Mm.
back in times, like I used to jump with my SG. And
Uh,
nowadays, I feel fuck if I jump with my ST, what will happen? So, and like I love to hear the Sandeep's drums. Like Sandeep is a very cool drummer.
mm.
I love Sandeep. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
Sandeep is
Sunny
a
will
very
he's
kick
a cool
ass,
guy.
kick ass down, kick ass
kick-ass
down.
drummer. I love him. And the
Mm.
Darpan, like Darpan is the one who helps me to join Tarang, the
Mm.
music school. And
Ah,
I work
you guys
there.
work there, right?
Yeah, he was working
Together.
there.
You
Yeah,
guys were
Darpan,
together.
yeah.
so thank you, the Darpan, and the Darpan is very cool. Darpan is very cool.
Mm.
And like
Crazy.
And I heard that you got that award for the best teacher
Yeah.
back then.
like back to
Uh,
back seven
okay,
years.
back to
So
back
that,
is
that is
okay. Mm,
back to back 7 years. There are
mm.
no they, they don't have like a good teacher like me. So that's why that is the reason.
Uh, you deserve it, man.
Thank you.
Mm,
So
All right.
and another thing, Anup, nowadays, like you are into guitars and I am into
mm,
guitars. So the thing
mm,
is that nowadays, what you like first when we started the playing guitars and all that time we play a lot of simple stuff and that kind of stuff.
mm,
I want to know like
mm,
what you want to say to this generation about the music improvement. Like a person is playing guitar for 10 years, he have
mm,
to be play some technical stuff because he's into guitar for 10 years, right? So
mm.
what you like think like for the new guitarists they have to be like learn the technical stuff or like
All right.
the stuff is
So is it even necessary? Is my question. I think what Sam is
right.
asking you is like maybe for a guy who's started to
Mm.
learn guitars and you have actually been doing guitars and vocals both. एक साथ तू कर रहा है. So what Sam is asking is like, is it how much is technicality necessary in punk rock or the way you play guitar? So
First of all, I am the worst guitarist, and at the same time, I am the worst singer. So
Oh no, man!
that's the truth.
No. That is
no,
not
that
that is not a true thing.
That's
don't
the
be.
fact.
You
That's the
don't
fact.
have to be like that humble, dude. Relax.
Really,
Right?
I'm the worst guitarist because I've seen a better guitarists who play very well. So what should I suggest? I think I'm not sure about that. But why? But what I want to advise those for those who are starting. Those who are thinking to start their career as a musicians, as a guitarist,
And a vocalist together.
go through the basics. So learn some basics, and actually I don't know much about guitaring, man. Uh,
Thing
when,
is that you have to
because
improve yourself.
what I learned was when I got into punk rock music, what I realized was actually when we first started as a musician, we just wanted to play some technical
Right.
stuff. We wanted to learn some heavy riff. But later, when we came into punk music, that punk changed everything for me. Like the way I the way I think now, it's totally based upon punk rock. Not just music, but my day-to-day life. Like I now I believe in simple things like uh, with punk rock. I just felt like it's uh, it's just a medium to express myself, not just my
Right.
everyone. So
Nice, nice.
so it was about me talking to others. Like it was more about reality. It was more about
Everyday
you and
life.
me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was more about you and me. It was not about someone playing the heaviest riff, the hardest riff. It was not like that. So it was
Right.
a different
And
thing for me.
Yeah, yeah.
right, right. Like the word is like serve the song. So last week,
Mm.
Steve,
Yeah.
say these words to us that serve the song. That is a very cool
Mm.
word, and you telling the
Mm.
As
same
in
thing.
play as much as it needed in the
Right.
song. You know, like
Right,
yeah,
right. For me, like music is like a language to communicate, obviously,
yeah.
and
It is. It is. It is.
and, and the technical stuffs are the tools to use
Mm.
for your music. And
Mm.
when we drive a car, we we don't have the tool kit in the front. We
Mm.
use like the
Yes, right.
tools are behind the car. So when you
Ah.
are driving, the tools will not help you,
Mm.
right? So that is the thing. So the thing is that Anup, like because Anup is a vocalist and guitarist, so he have to think about the double thing, and Anup writes the song, so he know what he needs to
Yeah,
like to play in the song.
Yes,
So
yes.
that is the
totally.
thing,
Ah.
right? Right, that is a very cool thing. And Anup, nowadays, like who is your like favorite guitarist?
Favorite guitarist. There are lots of guitarists.
There
Back in
can't be
back
one
back in
guitar
my
player.
back in my school days, it was Slash, Saul Hodgson, and it was Eric Johnson, Joe Satriani.
Right.
I love, yeah, and also Zach Wild.
Oh,
Oh,
So those were my favorite guitarists back then, and still
and
now.
now,
Yeah, and
and
now
nowadays, like who's playing you like enjoy the most?
nowadays you.
Yeah, oh, God, oh, oh,
Sam is so
make me
happy.
so happy,
Sam is like
yeah.
the happiest right now.
Mm.
Nice.
Oh, sucker, all the people are sucker, yes.
All right, all right. So, okay, here's the thing. So, Anup, we're gonna play one of your songs, which is an
Mm.
acoustic
Right,
song.
man.
Mm.
You can
So,
sing it for us.
no, as in like we're gonna stream a song by Anup, one more song,
Okay.
but this time the video just has Anup, and so let's hear it, guys. Abhishek,
And Anup,
it's all
bye. We
yours.
will talk
Yeah.
later. Okay, man.
Okay, man. Okay.
Take
Okay,
care,
man.
Sam. See you soon. See
Okay,
you
bye.
soon. All right. So you know this song, right?
Ah, yeah,
This
yeah,
song is
yeah.
called Yo
Yo
Jeevan,
Jeevan.
as in
यो
yeah.
जीवन एक चोटी मात्रै हो लडुकिन सबै एकै सन्तान हो हाँस्दैन खुसी हुने हक हो यो जीवन नबाँच तर जिउन खोज्न यो जीवन एक चोटी मात्रै हो लडुकिन सबै एकै सन्तान हो हाँस्दैन खुसी हुने हक हो यो जीवन नबाँच तर जिउन खोज्न अझै चाहिँ माखिरहेछौ झुटो विवेकमा सोचिरहेछौ जीवनको अन्तमा है के भयो आज संसारलाई मानवतर्फ छन् एकअर्कालाई साथी सङ्गी आफन्त बोलाइ पैसालाई नै भगवान मानी खै कोही आइपुज्यो न यिनीहरूलाई जीवनको परिभाषा मानवताको महत्त्व अझै अन्त पनि हिँड्छौ इच्छा आकाङ्क्षालाई दबाई स्वर्गको सपना देख्छौ झुटको पर्दा ओढाई गुहाको आश गर्छ स्वार्थको संसारमा लाचार सम्झिन्छौ आफैलाई यो तिम्रो कमजोरी विश्वास गर मुम्किन छ सबै आशावादी नबन पाइला बढौ एक्लै परिश्रम त्याग चाहिन्छ लक्ष्यमा पुग्न नसोच तिमी एक्लै बाँधिएको यो चक्रव्यूहमा खै कोही आइपुज्यो न यिनीहरूलाई जीवनको परिभाषा मानवताको महत्त्व यो जीवन एकचोटि मात्रै हो लड्नु किन सबै एकै सन्तान हो हाँस्दैन खुसी हुने हक हो यो जीवन नबाँच तर जिउन खोज्दैन जीवन एकचोटि मात्रै हो यो जीवन सबै एकै सन्तान हो यो जीवन
Oh, that was such a beautiful song, man. That was such a beautiful song. So I just saw an acoustic guitar back there. I think I saw an acoustic guitar over there. So just
Oh, yeah.
don't
Yeah.
hide it, man. Play a song for us, man. This is turning out to be such a beautiful thing. Play a song for us. Come on, man. Do it.
Which
Do
one,
it.
man?
Anything,
Which
man.
song?
Anything that you want. Any goddamn thing that you want. Yeah. Hi, Rajurshi. That's not a headgear, man. This is my head right now. So every time I do a podcast, I become the geeky panda that you see. So yeah. I was just commenting on this comment that came out. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Anup Thami live right now with his acoustic guitar on GrungeCast episode 06.
The strings are quite dead, man.
Who cares, man? You're alive. Let the strings be dead.
Which song, man?
Anything.
What would you like to hear?
Maybe one of your originals, man. Maybe one of your songs. One of your songs will do. Any song that you've written, composed, whatever, sang,
Okay.
anything.
Okay. I've written this song very recently.
Yeah. Nice.
Nearly hardly it's 1 year old, I think. So this is a Nepali song. So I've titled it Honi. So enjoy.
Title is, I'm sorry, what? What's the
Honi.
name of the song? Honi, right? Honi.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about the song first. Tell us a little bit about the song before you start.
Actually, the song is about the people of Darjeeling. Again.
Okay. Again, you love the people of Darjeeling, man.
Yes,
So
I do
people
love
of
them.
Darjeeling, this song goes out for you guys from Mr. Anup Thami, who's also from Darjeeling, and he's proud and loud about the facts and about his hometown. So here we go. Just as soon as he tunes the guitar. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right. Action.
Wait a minute, guys. Okay, I'm good to go.
Here we go. Lights, camera, and action.
छाती भरी पीडायो मनमा रह्यो थोरै आशाको दिन मैले टेक्ने भूमि हो मेरो छोडी लाग्यो कसैले हुने मैले देखेका सपनाहरू लाग्यो अरूलाई बिरानो शून्यताको खोलामा अस्तित्व मेटिने हो कि छातीभरि पीडायो मनमा रह्यो थोरै आशाको दिन मैले टेक्ने भूमि हो मेरो छोडी लाग्यो कसैले हुने आफ्नो भुलालाई बाटो लुक्ने हृदयको सानो कोठा बाटो निकाली हेर आफूलाई अब छैन पछुता आफूलाई देख्छु म जहाँ त्यहाँ यसको विजय प्रेममाथि खुसी हिँड्छन् पाइला अरू होइन आफैमाथि देख्छु म जहाँ त्यहाँ यसको विजय प्रेममाथि खुसी हिँड्छन् पाइला अरू होइन आफैमाथि आफैमाथि छातीभरि पीडायो मनमा रह्यो थोरै आशाको दिन मैले टेक्ने भूमि हो मेरो छोडी लाग्यो कसैले हुने हुने हुने
Wow.
That was it.
Amazing, amazing song. And I'm sure everyone who's watching this is really humming along and singing along. Anup, I'll tell you something. This is our 6th episode, and this is the
Okay.
first time. This is the first time we actually had someone sing a song, man. So that is
And
kick-ass.
and that was very sudden.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, that's how life is,
That
right?
that
Life's-
was that wasn't planned, so the strings went off.
doesn't
It's still
matter,
off.
bro. It doesn't. Nothing matters. Nothing matters.
In
Kick-ass.
the
Thank
end,
you so
nothing
much,
else
man.
matters. Okay.
Thank you so much for that lovely, wonderful song, man. All right. So before we go into the next talks about your new band or the current band, I would actually, there's this guy that would really want to have a word with you or maybe say a hi. So he is a part of our organization, which is Calcutta Grunge Exchange, and he is a punk rocker himself. He's an illustrator. He's a gifted illustrator, and he's the youngest of the I didn't mean to say band. The youngest of the organization, and his name is Orjoma. So Orjoma, if you want to come on screen, this is all your time, man. Say hi to Anup. And this guy is really kick-ass with creating cartoons and doodles from punk rock legends. So yeah, so he just wanted to say hi and stuff. So if he's around, if he's watching this and if he's around, he's by all means, Orjoma, come down, meet Anup. Okay. So I think he's not around. And we are still waiting for him. Anyway, so still we wait for him. So you're singing for this band called The Aftermath right now, right?
Yes, man. Mm.
So tell us about a bit of Aftermath. I mean, like, what is the kind of music that you play? By the way, before you say anything, anyone who's watching this, and I'm sure this episode is almost like an eye opener. That some amazing music and amazing music videos are happening, courtesy Anup and his band right next door. Like Darjeeling is like, just next door. So people who actually go to Darjeeling just for tourism purposes or traveling or whatever, and for the food and actually Glenaries, there's another attraction for you guys. There's attraction number 4. If it's number 1, if it's traveling, tourism. Number 2 for the scenic beauty. Number 3 for Glenaries. Number 4 should be Anup and his kick-ass friends playing punk rock. So that should be the 4th attraction on your list, people. So yeah, tell us a bit about the Aftermath.
So Aftermath, this band is, I guess, 3 years old.
Okay.
And and about the genre, what we play is it's a mix of modern rock that is from the 90s, like alternative, new metal, and a bit of rock, and a bit of punk.
Punk.
So
has to be. If you are there, you have to be punk. Yeah, man. So so what's up with Aftermath? Have you guys released an EP or new singles, originals, music videos? What's up with that? What's happening with Aftermath?
Right now we are we are recording some songs, and we are planning to come up with an EP.
Awesome, man.
By 2021, we will be coming out with an EP.
Okay.
So, a few studio sessions are going on, recording sessions, and we have planned, but there are plans to be right now. Recordings are going on, and our plans are yet to be disclosed, and some
you're keeping it all secret,
nice. Some good things are on the way, and we are positive.
Nice, man, and we're happy to hear that, man. So
and and,
you're saying something, yeah.
And in this band, with this EP, we are planning to write all the songs in Nepali. Like in the primitive future, we had most of the songs were in English, and with this band, I'm trying to write more in Nepali. It's like a dedication to with the Nepalese people all over the world.
Awesome,
So
awesome. That's amazing to hear, man.
yeah,
Nice.
so good
So
things are
going
on the way.
going back to the roots in a way, like
Yes,
going back to the
yes,
language,
mm,
your mother tongue.
mm,
Nice,
yeah.
good stuff, man. So we have a lot of Bengali rock happening in West Bengal. So
Yes.
okay, so Jaya Lama says God bless you. By the way, you remember Amia? Am I from Tripwire, right?
Ah,
Amai.
yes, yes,
So
yeah, of course.
yeah, Amai is like our friend, all of our friends.
Yeah.
So he actually also said God bless you, Anu. So that was a comment previously.
God bless you too, Aman.
So yeah, man. So Amay happens to be like one of the pioneers of punk rock from Bombay,
Yep,
and
you're right.
Anup
You're right.
happens to be the pioneer of punk rock from Darjeeling. So we are actually connecting the south, no, the west. Bombay is the west with the east. So we are just happy to do that, man. Calcutta Grunge is happy to bridge the gap between punk rock and grunge from anywhere, man. So okay, so how many songs are you planning to put in the EP? Whatever, like what are the songs about? Like any
Uh,
themes? Any particular themes?
uh, we haven't decided that yet, but we will be putting at least 6 songs in that EP, and
Nice.
uh, and there's no particular theme like the lyrics and the music will be random. It will be like not like those in punk rock. Like it will be each songs will be different than the other one. So
Nice. Good to know.
it will be a new thing. Actually, this is a challenge for me also because
Uh-huh.
for, for 10 or 12, 13, 14 years I've been singing and playing punk rock, and all of a sudden I'm into the aftermath, trying some modern rock songs.
Good
So
stuff, man.
it's been a challenge for me, like because I'm not a kind of a melody singing kind of guy, so it's been a challenge. So I'm taking the challenge. So I hope
Yeah, man.
people will love our songs.
I'm sure they will, and we wish you all the best, man. So
Thanks, man.
we were actually waiting for the EP, man. Maybe we can. I don't know, man. When you release that, maybe we can stream that on Calcutta Guns Exchange on our platform. Maybe we can actually have all the band members from the
Yeah, yeah.
aftermath. That would be nice, right?
Mm,
So yeah, man.
that will be nice. Okay.
Yeah, that would be kick-ass. So what's the lineup like? What's the? I know you're on guitar and vocals. What about the other guys?
We have Tenjing from actually
Like the
he
first.
used to play. He's the guitarist. He's the
Okay.
guitarist, Tenjing Gurung. He used to play in a band called Zero Tolerance, and
Okay.
Sandeep also played for him in this band, Zero Tolerance.
Okay.
So he's the guitarist, and we have Sumit
Sumit.
Thapa on the
Okay.
drums. He's an old friend of ours. He's been a band. He actually the members from this aftermath. We have all together. We are old friends. So
Okay.
right now, the primitive future is a bit inactive because our guys
The
had
situation.
to
Yeah.
because of and for the time being, and we all contribute to each other. So all these our friends, they are contributing right now
Nice.
in the aftermath. So
Awesome,
so
man.
Sumit
Awesome. That's
so Sumit
fantastic.
on drums, Tenzing on guitars, and we have Aaron Aaron
Aaron
Gaurav
on
on the
bass.
bass.
Yeah,
Mm,
on bass. Nice. Nice. So is there
mm.
any music of Aftermath available on the internet? कहाँ पे सुन पाएंगे? Like अभी right
Uh,
now. Is there
yeah,
any
we
way we
have
can?
two songs. We have two songs. One is "Follow Them" and the other one is "Sandcastle." Actually, we, these two songs, I didn't sing this song. Actually, I was a lead guitarist of this band, and we have
Okay.
a friend named Jaff Butt. He's a good vocalist, and the vocals in this song is done by him.
Oh, nice.
So he sang these two songs.
Okay.
So you guys can check it. It's a kind of
So,
these two songs is some sort of southern rock kind of thing. So it's a bit.
so where do I check? Where do we check them out? Where do we find them?
You can check it out in
Where do we
YouTube.
find the song?
YouTube. Yeah.
The Aftermath, and then the name of the songs, right?
Yeah. Follow them
Oh, nice,
and
nice.
Sandcastle.
Awesome.
You can check it out.
Awesome.
Mm.
So, yeah, something's coming up, and okay, so this is the song, right? Sandcastle, the Aftermath, right? This is the
Mm.
yeah, awesome. So, guys, check out Sandeep's new and current project called the Aftermath, and we can see him really uh, concentrating on his LTD Viper, maybe probably playing a guitar solo or maybe a kick-ass riff. On the photo, I can see, and these are the other guys who are playing in the band. Awesome. So, do we maybe play a minute of the song? Sandeep, what do you say, Anu? Do we play a minute of the song?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abhishek, just play maybe like a little bit of the song. Ah, that's you, right?
No, that's changing. The intro solo changing.
Use me, wherever is for me. That's before I know, wasting time no more. So I remember those days I spent with you, but now it's just too late to let you anymore. Inside of me, an empty beast. Wherever I go, it just feels something more. When I feel you breathe, when I see your eyes, then I find I want to be with you in every day and every night. When I hear your voice, then you find I want to be with you in every day and every night.
Nice. The vocals are really nice, man, and I am really loving the whole
Mm.
vibe of the
It's a
song.
good program. Mm.
Nice. So next time when we hear the song, next time when we hear Sandcastle,
Okay.
it's gonna be you on the vocals, right? Awesome, bro.
Right.
Awesome. Good to know. I'm actually looking forward to some uh, trademark Anup Thami vocals. I totally dig your vocals, man. There's a lot of
Okay.
anger, angst, but a lot of hope in your voice, man. I really love it. It's not
Yeah,
just
thanks, man.
completely angry. It's not just completely angry. It's got hope, it's got love, it's got compassion, and also anger. A lot of human emotions. So we
Yeah.
all love what you do, man, and we wish you all the best
Thanks, man. Thanks.
for everything that you do. And okay, so the Aftermath is going to release an EP next year, right?
Yep.
So what about you, man? Tell us a bit about the song that we played just a while back, the acoustic song. That's by you, right? Hey Jeevan.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't write that song. Actually, Sandeep wrote that song.
Okay,
So
Sandeep. Yeah.
it's about basic life. Like it doesn't take a lot to keep yourself happy. So it's all about that. Like staying
Simple
happy
joys of
doesn't
life.
mean
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that you have to own this. It doesn't mean that you have to earn this much. And
I could understand that lyrics. Paisa something you said, right?
mm,
Yeah,
It's
nice.
he has written that that's an excellent lyric. So it's very simple to the point.
Yeah. Sandeep, if you're watching this, man, we love the song that you've written, and yeah, we're totally digging it, and that's gonna be in our playlist for a while. So thank you, Sandeep, and thank you, Anu, for singing that wonderfully. I love that little guitar. I don't know, I can't call it a guitar solo, but a little guitar lick that you did know, that acoustic
Mm,
guitar lick.
mm,
Really,
mm.
really, really, really amazing. Amazing song, bro. So I sincerely hope that after this episode, people are gonna check the Primitive Future, the Aftermath, and your music more, because this music is amazing and
I
this
hope
needs to be
so.
heard.
Mm.
This needs to be heard, man. And we will do our level best to actually put this forward to all the people that we know, and
Thanks,
consider
man.
this platform. And I keep thank you, bro. And I keep saying this over and over again, that this platform, that Calcutta Grunge Exchange, maybe it's run by four of us, like me, Abhishek, Orjoma, and Sam, in different departments. But this platform is all yours, all of us. It's all of us, you know. To all the
You're
punk
right.
rockers, to all the grunge rockers, to the alternative guys, to the post rock, everyone. This platform is all ours, man. So what we're trying to do is like create this one big family where we talk about music and life and nothing else, and maybe food. Yeah, food is there. So yeah, yeah, dude. So yeah, man, that's about it. I'm sorry. By the way, I really need to apologize to Anup because I've kept him away
What?
from his dinner. I've kept you away from your dinner. I'm really sorry
No, no,
about that,
add it up.
and I'm sure Mrs. Punk Rocker is hitting me for that. Sorry about that. But
She's okay with this. So,
that's really kick-ass of
uh,
her. Thank you so much,
uh,
Modi. Thank you so much. So yeah, okay. So we have come to the end of the show. We're past 1 hour and it's like almost 1:08, and Anup has to get back to dinner, and we have to get back to Anup's songs. So again, that's Anup. And if you want to say anything for anyone who's starting off, since you have almost done a local PhD in punk rock. You're like the punk rock professor of Darjeeling, so to speak. Any words of wisdom for the people who are trying out and starting out with punk rock, or maybe starting to listen to? What would you want to say to them?
what I should say, be honest to yourself. To be a punk rocker, you should be honest to yourself. You should stick away from like bullshit. You need not show off. Get away from these kind of things, like because
Yeah.
punk rock is not proving yourself.
Mhm.
It's just about being yourself and just revolt. And
So basically, yeah, don't play music for the likes. Play music for yourself. Aisa na?
yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of things happening nowadays. I see a lot of people doing a lot of things for likes, virtual likes.
Mhm.
I still don't
Yes,
know.
you're right. You're
They're
right.
they're they're, they're very
Mhm.
encouraging. The likes and the love reactions and everything is very encouraging. But at the end of the day, you need to be honest to yourself, like you said.
You're right. You're right.
Like a lot of people might do a lot of technological bullshit to get a lot of plays and likes. But
You're right, man.
that shouldn't matter at all, man. You know, in the end, the music speaks, right?
You're right. You're right.
So yeah. All right, some amazing and practical words of wisdom from the professor of punk rock from Darjeeling. So, ladies and gentlemen, once more, anytime any music enthusiast going to Darjeeling, do check out the Da Primitive
Yeah.
Future and the Aftermath. And if you ever get a chance to meet Mr. Anup Thami, refer to him as a professor of punk and buy him all the pork momos he wants to have. And he's gonna give you lessons in punk rock. So we're gonna sign off for now.
Hello.
Yeah, so yeah, we're back. I was having a little
Okay.
trouble with the internet. So that's about it. It was amazing, Anup. We checked out three amazing songs and one live song by you. I hope to have you back once more, man. Hope to have the entire band, the Aftermath, everyone
Sure, sure,
back
sure.
again. That would be wonderful. And so that's about it, man. That's me, Cabo from Calcutta Grunge, and that's Anup from
The
fill in
previous
the blanks.
future, the previous future, and the aftermath.
Say ciao. Anup, stay for a minute, huh?
Okay, okay.